Everywhere I go, they bite my style. When I put on a show, they bite my style.
For the next 5 days, I am, without Tony, exploring the Big Apple with my sisters. We already went to some parts of Central Park. We did Highline, Brooklyn Bridge, some notable New York locations with Tony. So we're gonna take you around to some other places and see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Cut off jeans, kicks are clean. Roll up to the spot, they say to me, give me some of that fire.
Starting off this morning with coffee at Shakespeare & Company, which is right behind me. One of the coolest things about this spot is it is also a bookstore inside.
Give me some of that fire.
Are at Central Park West, and there are a lot of really notable spots in this part of the park, including the Dakota, which is right behind me. This is a very famous building. This is where people like John Lennon, Yoko Ono, Judy Garland, Rosemary Clooney, Leonard Bernstein have all lived. This is also, unfortunately, where John Lennon was shot in 1980. Probably one of the most notable places in Central Park is right behind me. This is the Bethesda Fountain, and then the gallery and terrace are just over here as well. This is one of the most recognized fountains in the world, and this particular area has been a very popular movie set and TV show set, including Chuck and Blair's Wedding and Gossip Girl.
All that summer we enjoyed it, wind and rain and shine. That umbrella we employed it, by August she was mine.
Let's back up. Before Central Park, there was Seneca Village, which was a community started in 1825 filled with predominantly free Black Americans and Irish and German immigrants. Now, Seneca Village was the first free community of its kind in the city and was unfortunately torn down to continue the construction of Central Park, and all of those residents were ultimately displaced. A full loop around Central Park is about 6 miles. While we didn't walk the entire thing, we did stop at some other interesting landmarks along the way, like this hidden castle in the center of the park.
Work it, watch me work it. I'ma do it how I wanna when I twerk it.
Leaving Central Park, we got a little bit hungry and we wanted to hit up a lunch spot, so we went to Jacob's Pickles, and I am so glad that we did. This was probably my favorite restaurant of our entire trip in Manhattan. First the pickle, then the pickle. So Kaylee and I decided to do a dickleback, which is a shot of whiskey followed by a pickleback, and she took it a little bit better than I did. I'm drooling.
It's the best French toast you've ever had.
Absolutely. The best. Wow. So that was the sweet chicken. And then they give me the hot sauce on the side. It was really good. It's a jam jar, strawberry infused gin with fresh made lemonade.
Delicious.
I have the rosemary vodka lemonade. Real good. They make their lemonade in-house here as well, so it is extra delicious and extra fresh. I missed the straw. Jacob's Pickle was not planned. We mostly chose it because of the name and the slogan, which is Beer, Biscuits, Pickles, or Biscuits, Beer, Pickles. Something along the lines of beer, biscuits, and pickles. So why would you not dine there? And it was freaking incredible. Having grown up in Seattle, we love a good market, so we knew we wanted to hit up the Chelsea market while we were in the city. Chelsea Market, $10 coffees? Margaritas? Margaritas. But she put them in a coffee cup because she was amazing. Or wanted to get rid of us. Probably that one.
You're from another planet. I've never felt like this. I don't know how I
Come on, sister.
got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the past, dance with
The Oculus Beer Garden was another unplanned stop on our travels. We happened to run into it when we were on our way to the World Trade Center and Ground Zero, so we decided to take a little bit of a break and stop in. Now, if there's one thing about us three, we love carbs and we love a good soft pretzel, so we had to order this giant pretzel that was on the menu. We knew we wanted to go to a Broadway show while we were in New York, and it was really hard to pick which one we wanted to go to. But we were technically there to celebrate my sister's birthday, and we know she is a lover of Moulin Rouge, so I grabbed some matinee tickets to the performance. This show was great. If you're looking for a show to see while you're in New York on Broadway, definitely consider this one. This thing has won like 10 Tony Awards, so shouldn't come as a surprise as how good it was, but it was also really exciting to see Aaron Tveit in this role because he originated as the lead character, whose name is Christian, in the original production of Moulin Rouge. After our show, while still in Midtown, we went to Mom's Kitchen and Bar, which is right behind me, and this is a 90s kid's dream. They had Fruity Pebbles flavored everything, boozy milkshakes, Rugrats was playing on the TV. It was delicious, so check out what we got. The entire menu at Mom's Kitchen was insane, but these pancakes are really what drew us here. These are the Bedrock pancakes, which is basically just Fruity Pebble pancakes. I think both Kaylee and I needed some protein in our diet that day, so we both got a chicken sandwich. But I also got this goblet-sized mimosa, and we split a Rainbow Bright milkshake, which was vanilla, Fruity Pebbles, berry syrup, lollipops, and a mini cupcake. In the evening, we made reservations for the Skylark Lounge, which was fancy. There were like 3 elevators to get up into this cocktail bar, and even though it was a cloudy, rainy day, the views were still really incredible. Between the 3 of us, our drinks were a gin martini, a rum painkiller, and a Harry's Mule.
Feel your eyes, they all over me. Don't be shy, take control of me. It's the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight. No lie, hypnotized, pull another one. It's alright, I know what you want. It's the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight. No lie.
Did you enjoy that?
It's gonna be lit tonight.
Now, if you've ever wondered what a very small Manhattan hotel room looks like shared between 3 women, this is it. Clothes everywhere, hair products everywhere, and then, of course, a pile of snacks. For another morning brunch, we went back down to Lower Manhattan for a meal at NoMo Kitchen.
Shake it up, shake it up. I'ma stir it up like a cherry in the cup. Shake it up, shake it up. I'ma stir it up like a cherry in the cup.
All right, final review of NoMo at Soho. This place was a really great breakfast spot. We actually had reservations here yesterday for my sister's birthday, but there was a private event and they got canceled, so we were able to snag a spot today. The food here was pretty good, but the pancakes my sister got were incredible. They were lemon ricotta pancakes, but the inside very cute, Instagrammable, very aesthetically pleasing. I learned about this restaurant from New York City Breakfast TikTok. You can never have too much pizza when you're in New York, so we did go to 2 additional pizza places during the week that my sisters and I were there. One place in particular had these giant garlic knots, and we ordered 1 each, thinking it would be a single garlic knot, and we each got an order of 5.
Garlic knots.
To finish out our week together, we knew that we wanted breathtaking views of the skyline, incredible drinks, and a really amazing atmosphere. So we went to the Panorama Room at the top of the Graduate Hotel on Roosevelt Island. Now, I know some locals might say that this is a little bit out of the way. I personally don't think so. It's just a subway ride away, or you can even take the Roosevelt Island tramway for really incredible views of the city above the river. Now, people who've been to New York City usually have pretty strong opinions about it one way or the other, whether they love it or they hate it. However, I always have an unforgettable time here, and I cannot wait to return. After our show, while still in Midtown, we went to Mom's Chicken. After our show, while still in Midtown, we went to Mom's Chicken. Not chicken.
Right here.